If it tastes good, it's not mine.
It doesn't taste good, it's not mine, okay.
He doesn't smell good, so he must be mine.
Today India will play England in the World Cup. That starts around 10:30.
In the morning?
Yeah. After we leave from here, we'll have to get... I'd like to watch that game.
So anyway, the point I was saying is that if you look at most of the Muslims in the world today, okay, is it not true that most of us are Muslims because we were born Muslims? So now one would say, where's the justice of God? That if birth gives me that natural right, just like inheritance gives me the right to my parents' wealth, that where is that? You know, there's one thing for me to inherit wealth of my parents, which is my right. But then I'm tested on what I should do with that wealth. But if my parents were born non-Muslims and I perpetuated this non-Islamic lifestyle because I'm more comfortable, Allah created a system where majority will remain in their religion because that's the comfort zone. Humans, gravitate towards comfort zone. So now the majority of the world that is wrong because they're maintaining a comfort zone.
And the people who are right are also generally.
Exactly. Now, people who are right, people who are in the right religion now have an advantage. Here, Allah is saying to me, that advantage is designed, and now you have to activate that advantage. For a world only transacts when there is disparity in advantages, meaning I cannot trade with you unless you have something I don't have. If I already have it, why would I trade with you? If let's say I'm a supplier of, let's say, computers. Okay, and you're a supplier of computers, and I have the same computers you have. Why would I buy from you? I already have it. So if I had the guidance, if I had the Islam, if I had everything, right? If everybody had it, then there'd be no transaction. So Allah has denied Islam to certain people and has given Islam to certain people, so that those who have it should give it to the ones who don't have it. The same as Allah has given wealth to some people and not to others, so that the ones who have it should give it to the ones who don't have it.
The Catherine said that why should I give to the poor? Because it's God wanted to give it.
Exactly. It's in Surah Yasin. Yeah, exactly. That's the argument. So Allah says this transaction is precisely for you to give. Allah says, I denied some so that you should give. But if everybody had it, what's the transaction for? In fact, we would not even sit and socialize. The reason we're socializing is because we want to gain from each other. We want to give and take. But if we all had what it takes, then we would never give, nor would we take. We would all be, encapsulated in our own world because there'd be nothing to give and take. But because of my lack of things, say for example, I have a gift that you don't have, and you have a gift that I don't have. And I'll need you to give me yours so that I can give you mine. And that's how transactions and trade start. And that's fantastic, because when a human being understands the need factor, like for example, let's say assuming you were going to build a house, and you're a builder. Guess what? You cannot build a house completely yourself. There will be certain things in this house you will have to hire an expert for. Because you cannot be a master of all. It's not possible. Even if you're a scientist or you're a physician or you're an expert in science, you cannot be an expert in everything in science. It's impossible. Even an alim cannot be an expert in everything. He always has to refer to someone else. So I think that's the reason why we have Islam and others don't. So that we should give it. And there are those who don't have it, so that they should receive it. It's a beautiful system, of course. It's a fantastic system. Now, what happens to those who die and never receive it? Well, then that's a mustada. Oppressed. A poor person did not get charity or help from the wealthy, and the poor person died poor. Well, then on Judgment Day, he's not liable for not having spent the wealth, because he didn't have it. Mustada.
But I guess the reason I brought up that series of verses is because it seems like you are making a statement without
What is this? Cookie.
One's oatmeal, one's chocolate chunk,
No.
Thank you.
and one's poison. So be careful.
Maybe you can figure out which one.
Trial and error.
And those cookies are huge, right?
Somebody has to sacrifice. Speaking about sacrifice.
Once you eat it, then we can get the antidote from you.
One question, I was at the Rutgers Islamic Awareness Week, this was past semester, and one of the Christian brothers asked, how can our heaven, and what contributes to going to our heaven if there's still sin there, so to speak. And another an answer that I've never heard of, there are like 3 different heavens. Adam and Eve were in one heaven, once they came on earth, there was another heaven, and the prophets are in another heaven now, and then eventually they go to paradise. So there are 3 souls. Enlightenment.
I remember.
So,
Yeah.
that definition is incorrect. Heaven is any place outside of earth. Like when you look at the sky, it's called the heavens. No? No, even hell is in the heavens.
So hell's located in this universe.
Of course. Where else could it be?
I thought it'd be outside the system.
No, it's exit 4 off the turnpike.
New Jersey,
So if you ever travel through some black holes.
No. Hell is in the universe of Allah. Remember, universe is that which Allah created. It's the all-encompassing everything. That's the universe.
So what?
It's the universe.
Heaven and earth.
Let's define heaven and earth. Heaven, earth is in the heavens. But from our perspective, going outside of earth is the heavens.
So when they say
Space.
when it's
Space is the same as
samawat
heaven.
and what are.
Exactly. Samawat here is heavens.
Right.
Then there is Jannah. Jannah is a garden. It's called paradise. So let's not mix up heaven and paradise. Heaven is outer space, samawat. Because then Jannah is a place in the samawat which is a garden known as paradise. Okay?
So there's gravity and
Oh yeah, there's everything. There's reality there.
like light traveling.
Yeah, we are.
Everything. And Allah, there's also another dimension of existence which we have not experienced. But we know today there are 13 dimensions in the world, at least. And there are various dimensions. So it blows up. We can't think of more than 4 dimensions. We are a 4-dimensional creature. It's X, Y, Z, you've got, and then the 4th dimension is, of course, time-space continuum. So we have that, right? But if you tell me a 2-dimensional world, I cannot conceptualize 2-dimensional world. It doesn't make sense. 2-dimensional world is just one line. Everything goes into that line. And there's nothing on the other side. It's just one. In other words, for me to go from here to there, whatever comes my way, I'd have to go through it or above it. There's only an X and a Y. 3-dimensional world is got a Z in it. So we don't understand the concept. But anyway, paradise is a garden. Now, Adam was not in paradise. Adam was in a garden. And it was definitely not paradise as you and I know it. What is the proof?